Hiya, Friend SB here. We're continuing to make some builds that utilizes triple alpha, and so this time I went for All Might. What's cool about this theming is that you don't need a PUR costume to get the main benefits. That's right, PUR is optional, which is great for me because I do not want to keep spending more resources. All that matters is character data, and in case you haven't seen the news, next season there will be a massive increase in character data gains. At last, I can run double HP attack without owning Present Mike. This time I'll be using All Might's striped suit costume. This is an SR costume, so levels go a little bit higher than an R costume. Be sure to slot the alpha attack data in this order with Tech Denki on the right side to get the maximum output. Because I don't have Mike, I've gone for double beta attack with PU power intensified in my right special slot. In the left special slot, I'm using Revenge Assault. Originally, I was thinking I would just use Systole, since that's what all the cool kids are doing, but it did not take long for me to drop it. A big benefit of Systole is the long duration you get with the crazy scaling past level 6. Not so good on the lower rarity costumes without a playstyle that gives you plenty of melee opportunities. If I had double HP attack, I would probably change my right slot for Willpower, which is a pretty good skill to have. Especially for All Might, who has some pretty good escape options. But you'd probably still only get to use a skill once per game anyway. Now let's take a look at some gameplay. Alright. So today, we're doing All Might gameplay, who has a lot of very high power and fast kill potential. See this Deku? Wait, we hit someone else. Here we go. Here's the Deku. Boom, boom. Down. Someone else got the last hit, but I did a lot of damage there. I don't even know who the other person I hit was. I just walk into a building, press the big kill button, and someone dies. So yeah, All Might is a very aggressive and in-your-face character. And despite that, he has only 300 health, which isn't ideal. He used to have 350 health, and then they nerfed it, and we've disagreed with that nerf ever since. But I kind of understand, like, the combination of the very aggressive character that is a bit too dangerous. Having an HP nerf means he's no longer able to be as aggressive as he once was. But I don't think that really fits his character, right? I don't think that Full Bullet Deku should be like a beefier character than All Might, man. It's All Might. So it's a weird, awkward thing. I would change it. I'll go into some detail on some other ideas I have for balance right now. I would consider doing like a whole separate video on it, but I don't know how things are going to change. I have had a vision of the future. Balance changes are coming. Don't worry. Season 10, things are going to ramp up. It's going to be great. It's peak game design. I've seen it. This example here is why I took off Systole. I've got Systole right now, so I'm like, I need a melee at this guy. I need a melee at this guy. He's just walking away. I can't get in range. It's very difficult. Maybe I can go for some air melees. But it's not necessarily easier. People roll around and keep distance a lot. This is PC. I find that watching console gameplay, people are trading melee blows a lot more. It's just not really a thing here. You know, it's a different culture, you could say. So I'm just gonna chill out over here. There's Nejire around here going for a heal. I'm just gonna jump over to her and kill her, and now she's flying. Flying or dead. Here's a good application of PU intensified here. So you see there's Toga here, right? She charges at me, I immediately pop it so the follow-up doesn't connect. Now I've got big damage and she's trying to fight me in my own game, so I just kill her back. And then there's Inabara who immediately gets the piss off. So I go for a beta. And now she's in a pickle. I hit some alphas, she's down again. But Ibarra got buffed, so now she has 2 revives. So I have to do it a 3rd time. But she uses the blood to escape. And playing around this wall is a little bit awkward. All Might's projectiles, he punches one shot from each hand in the second shot, the left hand shot. Look at this Miria, by the way. Look how fast she can kill someone. 3 shots and he's dead. Those are all direct hits. But the left hand punches, it's a bit more offset than your normal projectiles. So it's a bit awkward. you really need to be aiming to the right. You should be aiming to the right generally because of how aiming works in this game. It's not like as easy as it would be in a first-person shooter because, you know, camera offset. They kind of have to do some awkwardness to make it feel better. In this situation, my Kirishima was running by himself and he had a whole team chasing him down. And as All Might, it's very nice when people don't look at you because you want to be aggressive. You don't want to take damage because, as I said, the HP nerf. And I can just punch people to death. Poor guy's playing Kendo. I know that guy. Look at this Toga here. This is another quick duel. Very strong character in the meta right now, but if I'm able to trade blows, as long as she doesn't hit me with a Gamma, I just need to mostly just roll with the beta so she doesn't get a free follow-up. If you're good at aiming, you can aim at someone after their roll, and then you can grab them that way. So if you're against someone that can aim, there's no really good way to beat a Toga. I just kind of hit the character. They should like remove there's stagger on so many moves that should not have it. So like Toga beta, why should that stagger? Like have a bit of damage, sure, but the stagger is just too much. Twice Gamma, I also don't like the stagger on the tape. That's what makes that character the most difficult to deal with. So we're just having a gaming mode here, a gaming moment. There's 3 people up. There's a double dabby. Bonk my head right here. One guy is dead. Teammate is very low on health. Does go down here. I would like to save him. I can use special action to pick him up. It's not ready just yet. I get grabbed by the derby. You can't go for a revive if someone is already hitting you. You just have to be careful. Pick your moments, and if there's no moment, then what can you do? Just go for a revive. Come back later. Heal up. See this Deku, who's for some reason on the box? This is an annoying Full Bullet. Full Bullet is like the worst he's ever been in the meta. But it doesn't mean they're smart. I'm gonna play around this little pillar. Try to take little damage. Because this guy is crazy good. And then a Darby just comes over and annoys me. Ruins our fun. I'm like, at least kill this guy. I worked so hard to kill this guy. Get him out. Teammate did finish it down, and surprisingly, Ida picks me up, and I get revived. I was not expecting to survive in that interaction. So I just immediately use the team shield. Here's Darby, I'm like, oh, I can roll the jump. Nejire with an easy knockdown. Beta is stupidly easy to aim. No effort needed. Like, okay, just let me hide over here. Let me heal up because these guys, these are gonna be some trouble to get through. Hi, Darby! Boom! Look at that, he's 1 health. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? You ever have those moments where you hit someone like, well, I have no idea where he's gone. And it's a Darby especially, which means he can just pick himself up. So very fortunate I was able to find him quickly. Here's Nejire. Boom, boom, bop. All Might has some surprisingly good range on his alpha, which is probably what I would want to get into when talking about how to rebalance characters, because there's a lot of balance changes. I spoke a bit about how I don't like staggers. That's not quite relevant to All Might, who has generally a good kit. I think it would be better to give him that 350 HP back, because I would like it if he was more of a close range brawler. And to another change to help support that idea is get rid of some of the range on the alpha, because he clearly does, like, he's very effective at long range. He has that like splash damage from his alpha as well. He seems like he should be a close range fighter, which is not great for, you know, chasing down rapids like that one I just had to chase down there. You wouldn't be able to do that if he was weaker, if he had worse range. But I think that's not what he's built for. He's built for chasing people down. You can use the beta to be aggressive. You can use the special action to be aggressive, you know? These are both gap closers. And also maybe to make him feel less oppressive, you can consider cooldowns. I think generally the cooldown penalty is a mechanic that is not super well taken advantage of in terms of this game's design. This is a full bullet here that just would not die, like the entire game. But anyway, I think it fits All Might if you gave him more like cooldown, like penalty cooldown. Because he was always a character that was like, I can't hold this form for very long. I need time to rest, to recharge. So you can take that design idea, and you can work with that. You can say, okay, let's just make his cooldowns really long. Make sure that he can only fight for so long. Like if he's in the fight, in the ideal situation, being very aggressive and in your face, he's very tough to deal with. But if you can survive the onslaught, then he should be afraid. You know, he can't stay there for long. He needs to get rid of this. He needs to get you out now, otherwise he's going to be in trouble. I think that would be the ideal direction to take All Might. But that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. As I said in the last video, please check out ultradojo.com, which is my friend Cody's website, which has lots of very cool tuning stuff on it. Tuning related stuff. Do subscribe to the channel and follow me on various things such as Twitch. We do tournaments every couple of weeks. This PC tournament, it will eventually move into an EU-based crossplay tournament when crossplay happens, which could end up being sooner than you think. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.